waving. I don't know. Does Doug need something? Needs me to go up? Nope, nope, nope. Good. Okay. What? Tay says call her if you need. Here comes the sun, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so I hear the birds, they sound so different now. Here comes the sun. Oh yeah, I see the light in the morning. It's so different now. Here comes the sun. I go to bed at night and it's so different now. Sounds of the night. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're live and it's Thursday on the front porch. Oh, it's Thursday on the front porch. Another Thursday in the cabin. And here comes the sun, 'cause it's feeling like spring might be close. I don't know, it might be nearby. Here comes the sun. I don't know if it feels that way where you are, but where we are, it's kind of changing. The birds, they got a different song. Welcome, everybody. Woo, thank you for hanging with us on the front porch. I'm Vicki Genfan. And first thing off, we got to say we are sending our healing vibes to Petteri Sariola, who had to postpone his visit with us today because he woke up feeling sick. Hopefully it's the flu. He was taking a test to see if it's COVID. We're hoping and praying it is not. It's the flu. He gets over it quickly. So we have some amazing guests who have jumped in totally last minute to just be with us. So we apologize for Petteri. He will be here when he gets better, promising you that. And I want to talk to you right away. So one of our first guests, we're going to bring him on right away, is an amazing drummer, friend of ours. I don't remember how did we meet Doug? I don't remember. Anyway, maybe Mark Platty. So we're gonna visit with Doug Yowell. I got that right, Doug Yowell. And Doug has recorded and toured with some of the most amazing artists, like Suzanne Vega, like Duncan Sheik, like he's recorded, I know, with Judy Collins. And he's been on tour with Joe Jackson for a while now, not this year. But yeah, Doug's become a dear friend over the years. Love him as a person, love his playing. And Tay Hoyle has been cooking up some stuff here for 9 months while we've been in quarantine. And some of you may know that I've been able to play with our guests by muting myself. So they're coming in, their sound's coming in. I mute myself, they can't hear me. I play along, and what you all hear is us playing together in sync. And we've been doing that for a long time now. And it's awesome fun. But the thing was that we couldn't do it the other way around. So if I wanted to play something and have a guest play along with me, that part of it, it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing. Let me tell you, it's a whole nother thing. Meanwhile, Tay Hoyle has been sleeping on that and dreaming on that and, for 9 months. She's gestated a baby, and it finally came out this past week in the form of craziness. And let me put some headphones on and bring Doug out, and maybe he can help us explain what's going to happen. Doug!
So good to see you.
Oh, man, you are such a trooper for helping us test this out and for showing up this morning. Mwah.
Well, it's so fun. I mean, we were testing yesterday, and here we are. You know, when I got the message, 7:30 this morning, it's like, uh-oh, maybe something happened. But I was so thrilled when you asked, and I'm sorry for your friend that couldn't make it, of course.
Yeah. So what's going to happen? Like, I'm not a tech person at all, and I hope that Tay comes on somewhere, or YouTube or somewhere, and actually will explain in Tay Tech Talk what the hell she's done. But basically, in order to make this work so you and I could play together live at the same time, the way I understand it is that she's had to delay me.
Correct.
Because I'm getting your signal later.
Yes.
No, I already got it wrong.
Well, we do have to delay you.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to delay me. But, it's not a random delay. We have to delay me exactly to the millisecond.
Yes.
And then once she's got me in sync with you, Doug, the other part I don't really fully understand, but I'll just say, is that then she's got to sync me up with myself, audio and video. Is that right, Tay? Yeah, so there's like mega stuff going on here. Smoke is coming out of her head and her ears and her nostrils. We're going to give it a go.
I mean, this is why the Tesla Mars, lander crashed yesterday, because she wasn't available. She was working on it. If they had called her, that wouldn't have happened. But priorities.
It's true. And listen,
Genius.
to everyone out there, Doug has come in last minute to do this crazy thing with us. But I do want you to tell us just a little bit about what you've been doing over this past pandemic year. Do you mind?
No, not at all. In fact, I think it's a perfect segue, because Tay, back in I guess April last year, when I knew that this was what it was going to be, when I saw the word asymptomatic in January last year, I knew you could just tell something was going to happen that was going to shut everything down. So Tay and I started talking a lot about me having an isolated drum room so that neighbors wouldn't know anything and I could record. And at first it was really for that idea. And the room I'm sitting in fact, she custom designed and built to the exact specs of the room. And what I did not expect was that it was going to sonically be something that I fell so hard in love with that I get up at I told you yesterday, at 3:30 in the morning, and I start working, and I just go all day until 7 in the evening. So I've been doing a lot of stuff. I did Duncan's new record. I did a lot of pre-production for Donna Lewis. We did a live taping with Jerry Leonard and Gail Ann Dorsey and Harvey Jones up in Woodstock, so all the pre-production was done here. I did something with John Patitucci on bass. I've done stuff for artists in Norway, artists in France, artists all over, and working on my own record. So it's been non-stop busy, but I am so thankful and grateful, because if it wasn't for this room that I'm in, that just would not have happened.
Yeah.
And I really owe it to her, because it was an idea, and she got it to a point that it's some of the greatest sound I could want. If I moved and went someplace else, the sound of this room, it's unmatched. This is still the room, no matter what.
And you can take that room with you if you move.
It breaks down in about an hour. I did it.
Pretty awesome.
So it's not a difficult thing to do. But I've just stayed busy. I've stayed busy both producing, writing, doing as much as possible, sessions, TV commercials, movies, soundtracks, whatever.
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm thrilled we get a chance to play together.
Yeah, and I'm sad that
love
we
this
haven't
time.
even done anything until now. But hell, now we're doing some stuff, and
Yeah.
we're gonna do some more stuff. So
Okay,
Fantastic.
I have to make a little move. I don't know what it's going to look like live. You might see the video shift a minute or this or that, but it'll just take me a quick second. And basically, I'll be delaying Vicki right now. So I'm delaying her video. And now
Which
I'm
means
delaying her vote.
This is all because she can't get me in the future. That's her next thing. If she gets me in the future, this problem is solved.
it should work out.
There he goes. There you go. They
Okay.
didn't hear what you just said.
Okay, so this is history here. Do I get to take my headphones off?
Yes.
Because otherwise I'll go insane. Okay.
Yeah.
Doug, I'll be back with you when we're done playing. And, yeah, history. Thank you for your generosity of kindness. If it should go crazily, we don't know. We think it's going to be totally fine and in sync. Here we go. I'm going to play now, okay? Shut up, Vicki. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing at all. Got the keys to the kingdom, a lot of shiny toys, a lot of pretty friends, make a lot of smoking noise. But you ain't got love, you ain't got love. And if you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing at all. No. Stocks and bonds, you cash in real estate, all stacked in front of you on some kind of silver blade. But you ain't got love, you ain't got love, no, no. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing at all. Whoa, whoa. Health spas, beauty firms, myth of eternal youth. Look in the mirror 1,000 times, never see the truth. If you ain't got love, you ain't got love. Whoa, if you ain't got love, ain't got nothing, ain't got nothing. Oh. And everybody's carrying their own little jobs. Designer trucks or clothes or maybe mobile phones. Mazes of folks know it's already too late. A system of values that won't carry the weight. So just take away the trappings, come down to the hollow shell. Might as well be dead 'cause you're already in hell. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing at all. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing, no, no, Doug, Doug, Doug. If you ain't got love, whoa, you ain't got. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing, no. You ain't got love. You ain't got anything everybody? What happened? Somebody tell us what happened. Okay. What happened?
We landed.
Yes.
Did it work?
It was a
Is
safe
anybody
landing.
saying anything on there? You guys.
Yes. It's really hard for me to mix it because I'm hearing you in real time.
Right, I'm right.
And I'm trying to concentrate on the delay wearing the headphones.
Right.
So,
I mean, I'm sitting right next to Tay, so she can't help but hear me, you know, and then she's got to not hear me so she can hear the delayed me. Oh, my God.
they're saying it works.
Oh, yeah, baby. Thank you, Doug Yowell. You the
Oh,
man.
you're so welcome. So welcome.
You the man of the day. We're going to do more of this.
So welcome. Yeah,
I
I would
love
love
you.
to. Anytime. Love you too. Love both of you guys.
We'll have you back, and we'll do a more extended version.
Thank you so much.
And I'm working on it so that we can bring a third person in.
Lord of mercy. Okay.
Fantastic.
Mwah. Everybody, check
See you
out
guys.
Doug's everything.
Love you, Doug.
See you guys.
Oh my God, that was so cool. Holy moly. Tay, you are a frickin' genius.
I don't know.
Frickin' genius. All right. We learned today that in 2 days it's going to be the anniversary. How many years ago did we do this? We did the live CD. We recorded it in New York City.
2016.
2016. That is, by my accounts, that's 5 years ago. Live from New York City, we recorded that. We had Paul. I'm blanking on Paul's last name.
Paul Zinman.
Paul Zinman, incredible engineer and good friend of ours, good friend of Tay's, who helped us record that. So anyway, check it out. You can get it on Bandcamp, Vicki Genfan. Live, we got Ain't Got Love on there. Oh my God, that was like, wow. That was crazy. I mean, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear Doug, but so y'all have to leave some comments. Whoa, craziness. Tay. Wow. Okay. I want to. Okay, I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm just kind of giddy after all that. Oh man, we did this crazy thing. Okay, Gold Tone. Thank you, Gold Tone Music. You guys check them out. They have such cool instruments, and they're not real pricey. You know, this is an M bass, they call it, M-bass, and it's got these really thick rubber strings, but listen to how it sounds. And that's not plugged in. Why am I telling you this? Because you can win it. We're going to give this baby away, and then I'm going to have to get one for myself because I really love it. Every time you share this while it's live, and my God, you should have shared. Oh my God, share this. Every time you share it, you get entered in the contest to win this, and we're going to do a drawing. Thanks again for your understanding. I'm Vicki Genfan. This is from Porch Thursday. Our guest was supposed to be Petri Sariola Petri. He's finished. He's an amazing guitarist. He'll be back. He is not well right now. He's either got flu or something, and he's laying down. Sally Barker is going to be joining us a little later in the show. My buddy from touring days, from Germany, from England. Your buddy, she's an incredible singer, musician, guitarist, songwriter. She's going to be with us a little later. Totally last minute. Thank you, Sally Barker. You rock too. So for now, I'm going to just tell you a couple of little stories, and then we're going to have Kelly do weather. All kinds of things are happening today. Okay, so it is Women's History Month. I'm going to give you a little background in case you don't know. It had its origins as a national celebration in 1981 when Congress passed Public L 97-28. Did you know that? Which authorized and requested the president to proclaim the week, it was only a week, beginning March 7th, 1982, as Women's History Week. Throughout the next 5 years, Congress continued to pass joint resolutions designating a week in March as Women's History Week. In 1987, after being petitioned by the National Women's History Project, Congress passed PL 100-9, which designated the month of March 1987 as Women's History Month. Between 88 and 94, Congress passed additional resolutions requesting and authorizing the president to proclaim March of each year Women's History Month. Since 1995, presidents have issued a series of annual proclamations designating the month as Women's History Month. These proclamations celebrate the contributions of women to the United States and recognize the specific achievements that they have made over the course of American history in a variety of fields. So one of the things I thought was kind of interesting, I mean, there's a long list, and please, if you know some women of history that we should know about and may not, please write their names in the chat so we can all learn and share. But I found this, there's tons more stuff, but 54 years ago, you know, there's so many things we take for granted, and 54 years ago, women could not serve on a jury. That's actually a picture of the very first all-women jury. They could not, if you're a woman 54 years ago, you could not have a credit card. That was probably a good thing, actually. But you could not have easy access to birth control. 54 years ago, you could not run the Boston Marathon, and that is a picture of the first woman who did on the right, and how she ran it again many, many years later. And you could not attend a military academy or fight in combat 54 years ago if you were a woman. Now that's really, like I said, oh, you also could not practice law if you were a woman 54 years ago. So things have changed. There's probably a billion more things that you could not do as a woman. There's a lot of stories. There's suffragettes. There's the African American juxtaposition with the suffragettes and how difficult it was for them to get their notoriety. There's lots of stuff, and I started digging today, and I was like, oh, Nellie, you can't do it all in one show. So we have the month. I am very hopeful that to help us celebrate National Women's History Month, we're going to have, I'm saying it, I hope we're going to have Hilda Willis come on sometime this month and help us celebrate that. So that's something to look forward to. And yeah, so without further ado, I would like to bring on our weather woman from WKFU, Kelly Bedwell, and let's see what's going on with her. Hey, I don't hear.
Hey,
I hear her.
can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit, which is enough.
Yeah, my volume is low and your volume is low. So,
Okay, but all volumes are low.
all right. I'm going to have to do the report anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
she
good.
sounds good.
Okay.
You sound good.
Good afternoon. This is Kelly Bedwell reporting to you from WKFU, your Brooklyn weather station. So here I am in Kensington area of Brooklyn. You know, when it warms up, if that day ever comes, I'm going to start going out on location. I know I've said that before, but I bought a car, and that's going to let me go all over the place. My first place will be Coney Island, and I'll go into Manhattan and whatever. But, you know, when I'm in Brooklyn, and this is something I'm learning, I haven't been a car owner since 1976. So when you get a parking place, you don't want to move it. And when you go to another place, you have to parallel park that car. And I'm not that great at it. So anyway, let me move on to the weather. The first day of spring is in the U.S. Saturday, March 20th, well, everywhere. Saturday, March 20th at 5:37 a.m. Eastern time. And aren't we all looking forward to that? We turn the clocks back. Forward, fall back, spring ahead, on Sunday, March 14th. Now, at this point, nobody really knows why we do that. I wanted to mention that in Europe, they changed the clocks back on Forward on Sunday, March 28th. You know, I said I wasn't going to be so stupid today, but I guess I just can't help it. So anyway, the weather here is mid 40s and windy. I think it's cold with a low of 26 tonight. What the hell? But then next Thursday, and then it's going to be 30s, low 20s. But next Thursday, a high of 60, and that's just going to be fantastic. And weather in Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. Today is 60. But then the low is going to be 32. Then it's going to be in the high 50s, low 20s. What? Next Thursday, 65. Now, I'd like to tell the weather in Leicester, England, United Kingdom. Oh, 42, low 36, obviously Fahrenheit. Then it's going to be in the 40s. And then next Thursday, our beautiful day, 45, 30s and rainy. All right, so I do have a little bit of show and tell here. What the hell is this? What's on the sidewalk? Who does this? There's a cone, traffic cone, and some wood and a couple tires, somebody's Christmas tree. Let me let you get a good look at the beauty of Brooklyn. And I'm not going to do a big climate change speech, but I do have one thing. I'm going to have to put my microphone down, and I'm going to end with this. It's the cover of the New Yorker magazine, and I think it says it all. Get it? Gotta hold so many things. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Take it all in.
Okay.
I think everybody can figure this out for themselves. Anyway, this is Kelly Bedwell reporting to you from WKFU, your Brooklyn weather station. And when I say that, I mean WKFU, New York weather. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. That's it.
Thank you, Cal.
Thank you. Bye.
And people, bye-bye. Bye-bye. People check out kellybedwell.com or WKFU BrooklynWeatherStation.com, and you can not only see some other full-length weather reports by Kelly, but you get to hear her music, which is awesome, awesomely beautiful. Okay, again, here we are on the front porch. I'm Vicki Genfan. You have tuned in, and we so appreciate that. You get a chance to win an M-Bass from Gold Tone if you share this. We are sorry that Petteri Sariola was not able to make it today. He called in sick very early. He will be with us when he's well. We are so lucky that we have not only Sally Barker from the UK, from Leicester, but we also had Doug Yowell on to do some playing with me today. So I'm going to read you just one more quick appreciation of a woman that you may not have heard about before we bring in Sally Mae. And this is a woman named Susan Kare. Who is Susan Kare, you may ask? Here's an article written about Susan Kare. Every 15 minutes or so, as I wrote this story, I moved my cursor northward to click on the disk in the Microsoft Word toolbar that indicates save. This is a superstitious move, as my computer automatically saves my work every 10 minutes. But I learned to use a computer in the era before autosave in the dark ages, when remembering to save a disk often stood between you and term paper disaster. Some of us may remember these days. The persistence of that disk icon into the age of flash drives and cloud storage is a sign of its power. A disk means save. Susan Kare designed a version of that disk as part of a suite of icons that made the Macintosh revolutionary. A computer that you could communicate with in pictures. So basically, this, it was Susan Kare who, she also did the, what's that icon? Oh God, help me. If you go off script, you lose all of it. Anyway, she's a wonderful artist, a graphic designer. Check out her stuff now. She's done some really interesting things since not doing icons for Mac anymore. She has worked for, I do want to tell you that she's worked with, if I can find it. No, I cannot. Anyway, I just thought that was really cool because who knew about that woman? I didn't know. If you know any special, I asked you earlier, but put down some names of women who've done cool things that we probably don't know about, so that we can learn more about those of us that are hidden, like Tay Hoyle sitting over there who nobody sees, who figured out how to have Doug Yowell play with me today. So enough said, enough said, enough said. It's time for Sally Mae. So you all know Sally. She's been with us before. She'll be with us again. Sally and I met in 2001, I think. We toured throughout Germany and Austria and the UK over many years with Women on Stage, a trio of women, also including Kirsten Blodig, who's living in Berlin right now. She's not with us today. Sally was a finalist on The Voice UK. We were there. Tay and I were there for that performance, which was incredible. Tom Jones, Sir Tom, was her coach. She's got an amazing set of vocal cords there. And just can't say how much I love you, Sally. And we woke her ass. No, we didn't wake her up. She was up. But we got her to come on today last minute. Come on, Sal. Hey, you.
Hello, is this the Golden Globes?
This is the Golden Globes. You've made it.
How y'all doing?
We're doing great. How about you? What's going on in Leicester?
Yeah, Kelly's right. The weather's around about 42 Fahrenheit in my little village. I'm in the living room and my son Ben is in the kitchen and he's making my dinner because obviously we're about 5 hours or thereabouts in front of you.
Yep.
So I'm getting hungry because I'm getting all these amazing smells wafting my way.
What's he making?
I don't know whether I'm lucky or unlucky because it's making me salivate, and I'm not sure whether that's good for my singing, but we'll find out.
What's he making?
He's making salmon tray bake.
What is that? I know the salmon part, but what's the other part?
Well, it's a tray with various vegetables on it. You put oil on it and various other things, and you put it in the oven, and it bakes.
Don't you love I love the way you talk over there. Salmon tray bake. It's just what it is. I never would have called that. Wow.
It's one of his signature dishes. So whenever he does it, it's just mwah. And until very recently, he was working in a kitchen, which isn't what he's trained for. But
No.
In the past week, we have heard that he has been offered a job. I don't think I've told you this. This is new, hot off the press. It's been under wraps.
By the way, Ben is Sally's son.
Yes, I should have said that. Son number 2, we call him. That doesn't denote his importance. Just there's one that came out a couple of years before him. But anyway, he has a master's in sports broadcasting, and he is going to be working at something called Hampshire County Cricket Club. Now it's a bit difficult to explain because this is cricket, and it's not something that's particularly popular in the US. I think in the next 10 years it will become more popular, but he's basically going to be working in the media department of a cricket club, a very large cricket club down south. Very proud of him. Very proud.
Does that mean he'll have to move out?
Yes, he's moving out.
Who will cook for you?
I don't know. I'm going to get so thin, aren't I? What can I say?
You're just perfect as you are, darling.
I will maybe get him to give me some of his recipes before he leaves. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like playing for us last minute here?
Well, it's very much off the cuff. I've got this song that I wrote a long while back. Then I did a bit of a rewrite because I was doing a duo album with my friend Anna Ryder. And she basically said, we can't have that song on the album because I swear in it. And I decided I would do it as my sound check number, and then I said you won't be able to have this song on because I swear in it, and apparently it's okay to swear on the internet.
Bring it on.
The song is called Liar, Liar. It's got a chorus that usually when I do it live in front of people, I get them to sing along. So I'll
sing along.
The chorus. The chorus goes, liar, liar, your pants on fire. If only that were true. Folks would see you coming from miles around. That would put the lie on you. So that's the chorus, okay? So I'll just go, well, just join in at home, everybody, okay? Liar, liar, your pants on fire. If only that were true. Folks would see you coming from miles around. That would put the lie on you. It's not enough to sing about your cheating heart, or the wayward devil in you. You wantonly trampled over my whole life with your oversized 13 shoes. Liar, liar, your pants on fire. If only that were true. Folks would see you coming from miles around. That would put the lie on you. You left me bereft with all the bills to pay. You said sorry, darling, about my share. Then you're whining and dining all those other girls like you're a fucking millionaire. Liar, liar, your pants on fire. If only that were true. Folks would see you coming from miles around. That would put the lie on you. Liar, liar, your pants on fire. If only that were true. Folks would see you coming from miles around. That would put the lie on you. Ooh, 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 This is the solo section, actually. Next time, maybe we can do it together. Liar, liar, your pants on fire. If only that were true. Folks would see you coming from miles around.
Yeah. Love it.
Oh,
I love it. It's great.
Of course, if anybody was offended by my swearing, then please don't blame me. Blame Vicki Genfan.
Right on. Can you hear me, Sal?
I can hear you, darling.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. That was great. I've never heard that. I love hearing a song from you I've never heard. Fab.
It was just nestling at the bottom of the drawer there.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
And I dragged it out. It wasn't quite finished, so I finished it off, and I'm kind of proud of it.
I love it.
But like I say, it's got no destination as yet.
Well, it'll find its place somewhere.
Maybe you can do a little bit on it with me.
Oh, I'd love to play with you on it. Yeah. I could play that little bass too.
That would be great.
Yeah. Next time we do this, we'll have a little practice time. For sure. Just to remind people, not to take anything away from what what you're doing over there. But we do, Sally and I still have our wonderful In the Shadow of a Small Mountain. Where am I? In the Shadow of a Small Mountain CD, which you can't really see. But it's so wonderful. So wonderful. And it's I don't know if I ever told you this, Sally, but my late brother actually said that he thinks this was his favorite recording that I was part of.
Wow.
And my brother was an engineer and a very, particular music lover of all kinds, but he's been a fan of mine forever, heard me go through so many different things, but he was really, really, really blown away by that album. Anyway, it's on Bandcamp, so check it out, folks.
It's a classic.
It's wonderful. Yeah. What else you got?
It's our classic, isn't it?
It is. We'll do more. But now you. Another, please.
Would you like another song?
Oh, I would love another song.
Well, I wasn't sure what to sing next, and actually, while I've been in COVID land, I've forgotten most of my songs.
I know.
I've been sitting there thinking, oh, how does that one go? Oh no, I've forgotten it. So I'm having to relearn all my songs.
I know.
Which is very bizarre, isn't it?
It is.
Anyway, there is a song which I didn't write. Was written by a chap called Pete Morton, and I recorded it way back in the 1990s, and then it was picked up by the Poosies, an all-female folky type band that I was part of, and because there were 4 singers, it was nice to hear it with all those harmonies in it, and so that was great. But I'm going to do it by myself, obviously, today, and just thinking, where shall I do it? So the song also has another, well, definitely this has a great chorus, so please do join in at home. The chorus goes, there's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard another train. So when I heard him sing this song, I was completely blown away, and I desperately wanted to sing it. I sing it very differently to the way that Pete originally wrote it, but his version has its own space, and I just took it to a different space. But yeah, I love the song, and I love the sentiment of the song. It's very apt for these times, actually.
Indeed.
The beginning is now, and will always be. You say you've lost your chance, and fate brought you defeat, but that means nothing. You look so sad. You've been listening to those who say you've missed your chance. There's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard another train. You feel you're done, there's no such thing. Although you're standing on your own breath is king. The beginning is now. Don't turn around. Regrets of bad mistakes will only drain you. There's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard another train. We crawl in the dark sometimes and think too much. Then we fill our heads with crazy things that only break our hearts. And I know you've seen what the earth can do when it's dragging down another load of worrisome fools. There's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard another train. I know it's hard when you feel confused. You can crown yourself with fear, and you feel you cannot move. You're building worlds that don't exist. Imagination plays the worst tricks. There's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard, there's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard, there's another train, there always is. Maybe the next one is yours. Get up and climb aboard another train. I almost forgot the chords then because I could smell my dinner. It kept pervading my nostrils and it kept putting me off. I'm so sorry, I apologise. I do know the correct chords.
All those chords had similar notes as others.
I can't hear you.
She can't hear me, Tay. Can you hear me now? Hello. Check it.
Ah, there you are.
There I am.
Sorry.
All those chords work just fine. Don't you worry. But that was gorgeous. And I remember that was one of the first songs I think I ever heard you sing, because you've got a wonderful CD named after that. Yeah.
I do. It's a compilation CD actually of all my. I was going to say my hits. I don't have any hits. Some of my best work has been squashed onto one album.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard when I first found out that I was going to be on tour in Germany with Sally Barker and Kirsten Blodig, and I was living in New Jersey at the time, and so I guess our tour manager, whatever, Maria, had sent me that album, or somebody. Anyway, I remember that picture. I remember looking at it, and I remember listening to it and going, "Oh my God, Sally's so good."
I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it to me. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow. And I think I wrote to you, and I was like intimidated because you were so good, and then I didn't hear back, and then I felt really bad, and blah blah blah, and now look at you.
Well, we're the best of friends, hopefully.
Best of friends, yes.
And I can't wait to actually come to the front porch and do a gig with you. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
It'll happen. You know, Sally's going to be the first person out of the UK to come to America, because not because she's careless, but because she just does stuff.
I've already had my first jab.
Nice. How was it for you? Was it difficult?
It was fine. I had what they call the Pfizer jab, Pfizer vaccine, I should say.
Yes.
And I was a little bit under the weather over the weekend. I had it on the Friday. I felt a bit funny until about Monday. Okay. Not really bad, just a little bit of a cold sort of thing.
Okay.
And so I was good to myself. Ben did all the cooking.
Good.
I just played it up a storm, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm sick. Take care of
And it's fine, you know.
Great.
Once you get that chance to have that vaccine, go for it.
Yes, public service announcement.
It's going to change our lives,
Yep.
the way we are at the moment.
Yep. Can't wait to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us today and being a last-minute trooper. We love you.
Love you back.
All right. Check out Sally Barker's music. Her link is in the links, and you know where to find her. Until next time. Yeah. Oh, love me some Sally. Okay, I'm going to do one more song for us. I'm going to take my headphones off. And, wow, fun show. Thank you all so much for being with us today. And Christy Jackson's another great friend of ours, a songwriter from Greensboro, North Carolina. And I think recently Christy was honored with the songwriting. You know, I have to go back and find out, but she was honored for her songwriting, which she should be. And I am the lucky one that got to write a few songs with her. Hopefully we'll get more. This is one of them, and it's called Blow Out That Flame. Blow out that flame. Blow out that flame. Well, it's barely just a flicker. You're the one who fans the flame. The ash is cold and he's long gone. Been months since he left. No phone calls and yet you told me you don't want him coming home. Well, I don't understand why you wanna be the keeper of the pain. As your best friend, gonna say it again. Blow out that flame. Come on, blow out that flame. Well, I watch you second guess while you romanticize the past. Well, he's gone, and you said you were fine with that. Why is it so hard to move on? He let you close the door, he's gone. Quit acting like you want him back. I don't understand why you wanna be the keeper of the pain. As your best friend, gonna say it again. Blow out that flame. Come on, come home. Blow it out. Why you wanna keep flirting with that flicker? Is there something you're afraid to see? Is there a hole you're trying to keep from getting bigger? 'Cause if you can't feel it, girl, that's what you do if you don't have the right fret. You keep sliding. Neither can he. Ooh, neither can he. Why you wanna be the keeper of the pain? As your best friend, I'm gonna say it again. As your best friend, I don't know what else to do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, blow out that flame. Give it up. Blow it out, yeah. Blow out that flame. Gotta give it up and let it go, yeah. Blow out that flame. Blow out that flame. Blow out that flame. Blow Oh, y'all, everybody, thank you. Thank you for being with us today, for being flexible with us, for sending your good vibes to our friend Petteri Sariola from Finland, who we will see again shortly when he's feeling better. Super thank yous to Doug Yowell. Super thank you to Sally Barker for coming in last minute. We are so appreciative, and we love them both dearly. Please share your love with them. And Tay Hoyle is she's just a crazy genius, and I'm very proud of you. I don't think she made any mistakes in this show. I mean, really. No, she's saying she did, but I don't think so. Let's give a hand to Tay Hoyle, and we have a quote to end with, which is pretty apropos for the day, which is what I try to do. Life, people, life is nothing without a little chaos to make it interesting. There you have it. We hope to see you next week. Remember, you got about 10 seconds to share this and be entered to win the M-Bass. Additional thanks to Audix Microphones for this really cool microphone, Luna Guitars, who have been supporting us for a long time, G7 Capos, Tonewood Amp, lots of friends. We appreciate all the support. We'll see you next week. As it stands right now, Khaki King is going to be our guest. I am so excited to share her. I'll let you know for sure. Until then, ciao. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you. By all single morning.